myself. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, today is actually Wednesday, I believe, October 11, 2023. And I just received a notice from Meridian Healthcare Solution, which is a place where people appeal when the bill is not paid, okay? Apparently, it looked like it was appealed by Garfield Beach. This is CVS, okay? DME, MAC, jurisdiction D. Okay, I have been not practicing about health insurance for a while, so I'm not sure if this Medicare Part D, jurisdiction D, maybe, I don't know. But apparently, look like they tried to build trend. Like she received the medication, which is Budesonide. Budesonide, what it stands for is a generic for Pulmicort. Guess what? Her dose is no longer the same. They try to bill for dosage forms up to 0.5 mg. She's not on 0.5 mg. She's on 1 mg/2 ml. The last time she even on this type of medication, that was way back in 2019. So basically what they did is they took her old approval letter from Medicare Part D with HealthNet. Okay, here we go, back to HealthNet again, which switched to SilverScript, which is also honored by SilverScript. And this is why they keep saying she doesn't have Aetna. She keeps having SilverScript, but now let's say Aetna bought SilverScript, so the same thing. So in my assumption that they are using the pre-authorized letter way back then, when Tran was having problem getting this medication, and so Dr. Wong's office actually appealed, and we won. And it's actually a cover up to year 2030 something, okay? But here's the thing, she hasn't used that dosage for the longest time, and in 2019 they gave us hell in appealing, because first they say we're not going to pay, this is switch company, blah blah blah. It's the whole 9 yards. Although all those documents are gone by now already. But anyway, this is fraud, and I'm so grateful and thankful to Medicare that you caught up and you're not paying them. It appears to me they still try to bill Medicare Part D like David. That's what I'm thinking, jurisdiction D, and they use an old prescription. Okay, when I say old, mean that outdated prescription, perhaps, maybe reauthorized by, who knows, some fraudulent. I wouldn't say our doctor. I doubted her doctor would do such crazy things like this. But the old prescription on file, and maybe they just, I don't know, made up doctor names or whatever. But this is not trend medication. She used the Pulmicort brand name. Okay, not the generic. This is Budesonide generics. Dosage up to 0.5 mg. This is why they hate me so much, because I will not be quiet. I will continue to make noises about her healthcare fraud. And this is why they find reason to punish me, which is unnecessary. If you don't want me to keep reporting you, then stop committing fraud, period. I don't even know how to fight this back when I have the authority who's supposed to help me, but not really, behind my back, covering up for Virgo and her husband and blah, blah, blah. And now I heard that the Democrat wants to deport me over politics. That's another story. I'm not going to even go there right now. But look at this. This is absolutely fraud, And every quarterly, we keep receiving this. Now, I don't know why CVS even go there. Why? Is it CVS Pharmacy is a huge company? Why do you go there? Why do you commit fraud? Is it for you? For pharmacists in there? Or is it a cover up from a corrupted authority who pretend to get all these steroids, because Pulmicort can be considered a steroid, but not the kind of steroid that the athletic use it to enhance themselves with whatever physical energy, whatever to compete. This is from rescue what you're breathing for breathing treatment for wheezing. So, two things. CVS tried to appeal. My question is why? You know this is fraud. She doesn't use 0.5 mg budesonide. So, two things. Either the cops have them bill it, took those meds, okay, probably pretend in court that I prescribe for medication, blah, 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 whatsoever. That's one scenario. But I think it would be stupid because if they do that, they should have voided out after the use of the court. But instead, they bill the Medicare, which I don't think is the cop. I think it's more like the criminals who ever work within CVS pharmacy. Okay. There's Part D like David. Originally, it was HealthNet Orange. Yes. They're the one who approved trying this medication up to year 2035, if I remember correctly. Because they pretty much cover for her lifetime until she's passed away. That's why they cover up to 2035. Or 30, maybe 30th, I don't know. 30, 35, somewhere in between. 2019, I went through hell. We even went to the highest court, not court, but appeal. I think they call Maxi or something, I don't know. And they still decline on her approval letter from HealthNet Orange, which later on passed on SilverScript. They honor it, and then back then they cancel it. So back and forth, the whole 9 yard. They won't give it to her, and she ended up hospitalized. And at this point, they just went with her 1 mg 2 ml, and they've been keeping it since 2019. Okay, that's from Dr. Gaffar and Dr. Wong. They both agree. So we switched to 0.5 to 1 mg to 2 ml. Until today, she still used that. Now, how they continue to commit a fraud with this is two things. They probably stole the letter that pre-approved by HealthNet Orange, which later on switched to SilverScript, which later switched to Aetna. That's why there was time to say, oh, she doesn't have Aetna, she has SilverScript. So it seems to me they try to use her previous Medicare Part D instead of using the new one with Aetna, which Aetna would not approve it. But they use it, the SilverScript one, to bypass it. Okay, and they billing. This is why I say two medication that we always have problem is the Pulmicort and also the Duonet. Okay, this is why I'm on top of the refills. Matter of fact, I just called in for the refill of the Pulmicort. She's supposed to refill on the 5th, October 5th. That's when her last refill was in July 5th. Actually, but she still have extra, so I actually stretched it out, and I just called in today. Okay, but it's not the same strength. It's 1 mg / 2 ml, not 0.5. So this is fraud. Again, I don't know how to explain it, how to say it. Fraud is fraud. Now, whether it's conducted by the corrupted individual at the pharmacy, or whether by the authority try to prove that I'm this, I'm that, with the court, which is also falsify information. As you can see here, this is nothing but fraud. So thank you, Medicare, for not paying them. Anytime you see Budesonide 0.5 mg under my sister name, CVS, here's a control number, so at least you can pull her file, her information. I don't want to put it out here. Then here's the document control number. Then you know it's fraud. Thank you for not paying them. This is totally fraud.